So now we discuss the link or the association between social policies and social control at three different levels: the political level, the individual level, and the local or community level. So in this module, we are going to discuss the effect of or the link between political order and social welfare policies. So one of the first social policies were introduced in Germany in 1880s by German Chancellor Bismarck. And the main purpose of these policies was, of course, to maintain the political order that was there. So it was a conservative political order. There were not many people, power resided in Bismarck, emperor, lords, nobles, and few individuals, and most of the people or German people didn't have much rights. These were the policies which were later adopted by Britain and other countries. Interestingly, Bismarck started these or adopted these policies in 1818 when there was not much democracy in Germany. So the voting rights were given to few people, and there was not much strong labor movement. So there was some labor movement, and Germany was being industrialized at that time, and there were some protests and some strikes for more labor rights, but it was not a major issue at that time. But even then, Bismarck thought that we have to adopt these policies to get people to accept the order, which was a conservative order, which was a non-democratic order, which was an autocratic order, which didn't give rights to women and children, or which basically was nothing that would go with the human rights, but it still wanted to get it legitimized. So did it work? To some extent it worked. Labor was happy. The labor movement for a time being was accepting Bismarck's handouts or gifts which he thought he was giving to them. But eventually labor fought against that system too, and fought against the conservative order, which the Bismarck social welfare policies were trying to prevail. On the other side, the conservative employers and the lords and the conservative supporters, which were initially supporting Bismarck, they were also not happy because they thought there is a state socialism. So this is the kind of thing which will take power away from them, and which will give labor and farmers and other people rights, which will eventually lead to the destruction of the old order. And it was not even good for Bismarck, because eventually Bismarck was dismissed in 1890 by the German emperor. So the political order, sometimes it helps, social welfare policies help the political order to prevail, but at other times the political order is not helped by the introduction of social welfare policies. So the link between the two is there, but it's not a very strong link. The correlation is there, but it's not a very strong correlation. Thank you.